Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Friday. I'm Branam from Modern Self Protection, and this is a quick tip that can help you stay safer. Today let's talk about how close is too close. When people get around you and you have your own personal space, you know, how close is too close? Last week I talked about seeing a couple that were starting to get what looked like violent, and I called the cops to help them out. And yeah, one of the indicators I saw was the guy getting right up in the girl's face and starting to yell and scream and wave his arms real big, and then the girl trying to put space between them by putting her hands up and then shielding herself and backing away. So we know just pure instinct that we want to get distance from somebody, but how much distance is good enough? Well, that all varies on one, what the situation is. As the Marine Corps says, we used to say all the time, terrain dictates. Really what it means is what environment are you in and what are the parameters you're following. If somebody has a gun, well, generally more distance is more better. But you got to have a lot of distance, right? You got to get out of the range of that weapon system, whatever it is. If the guy's got a handgun, you're looking at 25 plus meters and as much stuff between you and him as possible. If he's got a shotgun, you know, that might go to 50 to 100 yards, depending on if you know what load he has in there. That would be different. And if he's got a rifle, what kind of rifle, what's the optic on it, and what's that person's skill level? More distance is more better, right? But that doesn't work as a normal thing, right? We can't stay 25 plus meters from everybody all the time. You're gonna go into a store, you're gonna go see somebody, you're gonna go, so you need to figure out where that comfortable distance is for you. And for me, I like to be just out of arm's length or even closer. If they're too close, you can't react. If they're too far away, you can't grab them if you have to. It depends on what you're trying to do and where you're going and all of that good stuff and how you're armed. But if you think somebody's a danger to you and you're not sure, my suggestion is keep as much distance as you can between them. Put a little more distance. A little more distance is better. Put something between you and them. If somebody is panhandling and you're walking through the Walmart parking lot and they're starting to walk up to you, it's okay to duck down that aisle of cars, even though it's not yours, and then put a car between you and them, and you can walk around somebody's car, even if it's not your own, like it's the Tom and Jerry cartoon and somebody's trying to, you know, they're trying to catch each other and they're running around the round table. Well, if you keep that car between you and that person and keep talking to them, well, it's awful hard for them to do anything if you have a car between you. Technically, they can shoot through it, yeah, but if they have a knife, that's not going to work. And if they have a gun, probably not going to work either, because most people don't think about just shooting through the car. They think, hey, I got to be able to see this person and hit them. I don't know why. It's built into our psyche, and we don't understand that bullets go through things. Trust me, it takes years to get over that, and it takes months and months of training just to get Marines to see that long angle. And then people that aren't professionals, it'll take even longer. So it's a lot of hard work, but putting that car between you and them is an amazing thing. So you want to keep a good amount of distance. That number is really hard. Something between you and them is awesome, but you're looking at, we'll just take the Tooler drill right off of the study the guy did. He was in the police academy and what far is too far and all that, and it's been done 1,000 times. I've done it 100 times, and I've had it done to me, and you know what, 21 feet seems to be about the average. That's about how long it'll take somebody to cover a distance in a second and a half. And a second and a half, 1.5 seconds, is the average draw. And if you think you're super fast, put yourself on a timer and try it in your carry gear. And that's with somebody that's ready to go. So if you're not ready to go, that distance could be even further. So try to keep those people out of distance as much as possible. When I'm in a parking lot or something and somebody's trying to come up and panhandle me and I'm not sure, I will put as much distance as I can between them. And in fact, I hate this word, but I'm going to say it anyways, engage Army style, which means to talk to people. I will talk to them at like 20 to 25 meters at the edge of that pistol range, because if the guy's got a pistol tucked into his belt, well, I'm probably out of range, and I'm already moving towards something that's hard that will stop bullets, like the front of a car. But I will talk to him at that long distance. Hey, man, what do you want? And the people that are trying to sort of look at you and not look at you, to me, that's an indicator. But if you talk to them at that distance and then they start talking back, well, one, that's an invitation to get closer, but they'll start telling you what they want, and then they'll start doing things that'll give you an idea of what their real intentions are. Why are they really there is the question that I love to ask myself. And then when I can answer that question, I do pretty good. So I just want you to get that thinking about that more. What's that distance? And how can you improve that distance one way or the other? How can you make it farther? Can you engage people at longer distances? And I mean Army style engage, which means talk to people, not shoot at them. I mean, can you talk to them at longer distances, and why not? We're so programmed to make sure that somebody is within like touching distance when we talk to them that we won't talk to them further out. Well, just use your big boy, your big girl voice and talk to them out there 20 to 30 meters from you, and then you can get a good feel whether that person is there to help you or to hurt you. And that's always what we're looking for, right? Sometimes we need help, and we never need to be hurt. So try that. When you're out and about, think about those distances and see if you can increase that distance. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is a 5-Minute Friday with Ben Branam and Modern Self-Protection. If you want more great stuff like this, go to modernselfprotection.com.